BitchYourGame.com. Let's go.
This will be on World Star come Monday. This shit gonna have about 200,000-300,000 views.
Southanbred.
Zombie DJ Southanbred, right? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Former DJ at Soulja Boy and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with World Star. I fuck with Media Takeout, Spit Your Game, all that shit. I'm with that. But first off, Soulja Boy, you going around telling people that you cutting checks. Don't get these folks confused, bro, because you ain't cutting checks. Them niggas around you, them niggas is not eating. You remember that fact? Matter of fact, we was in we was in El Paso, Texas, right? Keep in mind that Arab had this little sidekick, little prepaid phone, and used to hold this nigga hostage to get minutes for his sidekick. I mean, we were like somewhere, and he was like, "Oh, Arab, if you don't do this, I'm not gonna buy you minutes for your prepaid phone. I'm not gonna buy you no minutes." He couldn't even call back home to Batesville, Mississippi. That's where you from. He couldn't even call back to Batesville, Mississippi because he ain't had no minutes, bro. We couldn't even call this nigga and tell him, "Oh, we gotta go to the show," because he ain't got no minutes on his phone. We had to go knock on this nigga door, bro. That shit fucked up. Like, niggas around you ain't eating, so don't get all these folks and your fans in the industry confused, bro, because you ain't feeding them niggas, nigga. You feeding yourself, and whatever's left over, you letting them have the crumbs, bro. That's what you doing. You be doing a nigga Arab dirty, bro. Like, I saw it firsthand, and I was like, damn, that shit's fucked up. But what, you know, I'm a DJ. What am I gonna say? I ain't trying to come between y'all a friendship or whatever, but like, you remember that one time we was at TRL in New York, right? And this nigga missed like one little ad lib. You got so pissed off. You kept playing the DVD in the car, right? In the van. You got so mad. And you came to me and Charlie. Arab wasn't around, bro. Arab, watch this shit. You wasn't around, but this nigga came to us telling us, "Oh, I'm gonna fire. I don't wanna fire that nigga Arab. I'm gonna send him home, man. He missed his ad lib. What I need a hype man for? I could just use my DJ for the ad lib." Like, bro, that shit's fucked up, dog. Like, the shit you be saying, the little side comments and shit, dog, talking about firing niggas, dog, just because you think you got, like, power like that, that shit's fucked up, bro. This nigga, not only is he not in your top, but this nigga don't have one song on his MySpace page with just him. He don't have one solo song. This nigga's supposed to be coming out in January, February, some shit, right? Something. And this nigga don't have one solo song on his MySpace page. But you pushing this nigga, right? You pushing this nigga, supposedly. Hey, Rap, you remember that one time we was in New York and me, you, and Charlie ate at the Hard Rock Cafe and you ain't have a dime in your pocket, bro? This is after TRL, too. You ain't have a dime in your pocket. And I bought you a meal that time. I ate good. Like, I had me like a steak. And I was like, "You gonna get something?" You're like, "Nah, I'm good. I ain't hungry." I'm like, "Bro, you ain't got no money?" He was like, "Nah, I ain't got." But, bro, I bought you that meal that time. You remember that? Like, Soulja Boy, I bought your hype man, your best friend, a meal because he did not have a dime in his pocket in New York. Starving, bro. I'm telling you, nigga ate it up like it was goddamn his first time eating, my nigga. Matter of fact, that ain't the only time some bullshit like this happened. Now, I ain't gonna call nobody names on this, but it was some niggas, like, we was in Las Vegas. Y'all listen to this shit. We was in Las Vegas. You didn't pay nobody. Like, nobody was getting checks. Me either. Nobody was getting checks. For some reason, it was a hole. You know what I'm saying? And one person in particular came into your hotel room where you was, and Arab, and asked you for some of the untouched food that you had left. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ordered room service, a bunch of room service. You had, like, you know what I'm saying, like a $200 tab or something. They asked you for some food that you was going to throw away, and you spit on it, bro. You spit on it. Like, you spit on the food and laughed with Arab because you didn't want that nigga to eat that shit. Like, if that's not a clear-ass cliche of you not wanting niggas around you to eat, I don't know what the fuck is, bro. The nigga asked you for some food that you was finished with, that you hadn't even touched, and you was throwing it away, and you spit on it, bro. That shit was fucked up. In Vegas. I know you remember that. Bro, check this out. Your show was whack. Everybody knew it. Like, if y'all ever seen Soulja Boy on the road, like, you know what I'm saying, a year ago when I was on the road with him, like, you would have known that nigga's show was stupid whack. He came out doing that same old bullshit that he was doing before he got the deal. I told this nigga, like, your show is whack, my nigga. He didn't want to listen. So, all right, cool. This nigga now wants to come and say that, "Oh, I was passing out Southanbred CDs, giving out Southanbred shirts and shit." What the fuck kind of hater does this nigga sound like? This nigga saying that don't pass out Southanbred CDs and Southanbred shirts. Do I look like some average ass DJ to you, nigga? Nigga, no. The reason why you hired me, the reason why you wanted to fuck with me is because, nigga, you was a fan just like everybody else, bro. You told me that yourself. You got one of my CDs at a show. I think I was DJing for the Franchise Boys, and you caught one of my CDs that I threw out. So don't sit here in front, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the issue. As a matter of fact, bro, I had to sell mixtapes. I had to sell mixtapes on the road, you know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, it wasn't like y'all were feeding us, you know what I'm saying? The mixtapes I was selling on the road, I was going back putting money in your camp's pocket, bro. And you don't want me to play my drop during the show.
Southanbred!
You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to play Southanbred. Like, that shit's stupid as hell. Like, you sound like a lame-ass hater. It all goes back to the point that you don't want nobody else to eat around you, bro. You don't want nobody else to eat around you. That shit's fucked up. Like, your whole mentality, bro, that shit crazy as hell. And, you know what I'm saying, whoever else had something to do with that shit, you know what I'm saying? If y'all saw me grinding that hard and y'all saw that I was starting to outshine you that much more, you know what I'm saying, Southanbred doing this thing, all these folks know him, etc. Nigga, you should have called up Jimmy Iovine and said, Jimmy, we got to sign this Southanbred nigga. This nigga's hot. This nigga grinding. He got a following too. We got to sign this nigga. That's all you had to do, bro. If you saw me grinding like that and I posed that much a threat, and this goes out to, you know, everybody else watching this shit too who had something to do with it. If I posed that much of a threat to Soulja Boy telling him, then y'all niggas should have put some paperwork on Southanbred and signed my ass and had an invested interest of me instead of being jealous of me. And that's the bottom line on that shit.
Southanbred!
You do remember that DJ Southanbred, me, I was the first nigga to ever have played your song on a radio station here in Atlanta. Remember that? I played your song twice, back to back, in a row, bruh. I played your song twice. You emailed me immediately and said, Southanbred, my fans hit me up and said you just played my song. I was like, all right, cool. You in Atlanta? You're like, no, I'm at home in Batesville, Mississippi. You remember that though? I played your song back to back twice. So nigga, don't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I wish I never met this nigga, bro. Cause I was the first nigga who did anything for you in Atlanta. When you look at Soulja Boy's YouTubes, when I see your YouTubes, bro, I see like 5, 6, 7 grown-ass men, dog. You know what I'm saying? And just playing in the house all day, running around the house all day playing and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? One of the members told me, like, one of you former people, they told me, like, bro, like 5 grown men to stay there, dog. Like, hey, Rap, what you gonna do, dog? If Soulja Boy lose that house, what you gonna do, dog? If he lose everything today, what you gonna do? Go back to Batesville, get a job or some shit? Like, bruh. This nigga A-Rap ain't got no house. He ain't got no apartment. Don't say you be cutting checks, bro. And if you are cutting checks, nigga, you ain't cutting them shits big enough, dog. This nigga A-Rap need to get his own apartment. That's a grown-ass man. You niggas seen my house on YouTube. Soulja Boy, A-Rap, y'all niggas seen that shit. Y'all been outside my crib. You know how I live. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice spot. And you know what type of company I keep. So to the entire SOD family, man, Soulja Boy, like all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, even Soulja Boy, like, if that Soulja Boy don't move units like you wanted to, hit me up. Hit up Southanbred, dog. I got jobs for y'all, man. I got jobs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Rap, you can be my cameraman. You know what I'm saying? To the other dude, Soulja Boy will be co-signing in videos. You know what I'm saying? He can be my intern. He can set up at the club before I get there. You know what I'm saying? Soulja Boy, you can be like my MC or something. You know what I'm saying? You can rock the parties, you know what I'm saying? But you can't cry, though. Ain't no crying on my show. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, it's going down. DJ Southanbred, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I got the new mixtape getting ready to drop real soon. Y'all look out for that. It's called The Black Market. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be in your cities real soon. You know what I'm saying? Check my MySpace, southanbred@tmail.com. Holla at me.
So if y'all ain't seen YouTube, the nigga Soulja Boy responded back to the YouTube that I put up and shit. Yeah, fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanna goddamn put this shit out now. Hit ad-libs still an ass nigga, dog. So I just wanna say this shit and put this shit up.
Hey, we know the nigga who on the river, bro.
Hey. This nigga talking about he ain't even from Georgia and some shit. This nigga from Batesville, Mississippi. A small town outside of Jackson, Mississippi.
SpitYourGame.com, let's go!